in lane, then I mean they should have just locked Morgana when they locked Braum, right? Like you just go Kate Morg. I know it's into Ezreal, but like if the Morg's good enough, it doesn't matter. Like Ezreal's like gold.
Oh, even the Wind Queen, Jenna.
Ooh, so we will
She's an
see
icon. She presses W on you and you're mauled. And you mauled.
so this is La Mafia invade like I thought, potentially gonna find the Jarvan here.
Oh
Oh,
yes, they're going
he'll
for
get
a
this
fact, man. That's
water.
absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Camille revealing effect ass for no reason. Spotted by that ward. Mafia retreats.
I don't think there was a reason to show themselves there. So they're walking in now to the Echo. Echo's pretty deep actually. This could be a bit of a scuffle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ground flashing, hitting the ice blast or whatever it's called. Camille gets the first blood. The absolute queen claimed her
Really
crown and her
nice.
throne.
Really, really nice.
Absolutely
I don't.
gorgeous.
I mean, I guess I guess he wanted the ward on the red, but he sort of walked halfway round the red to put it on a weird side of it for some reason. I don't really understand that, but sure. So that will be, Camille Flash being pinged, but Camille Flash wasn't actually used. It's just Braum Flash and Braum Exhaust. Nothing used by judges. So we'll see if we end up seeing an early Jarvan gank in the bot lane trying to capitalize on the lack of Braum Flash.
What did Camille end up buying, do you?
Uh,
A longsword?
I'm trying to see the items. How do I? Oh, I press tab.
A longsword with a potion, yes.
Yeah, longsword 3 potions on Caitlyn as well, which I like that into Ezreal lanes, but it does reduce your kill pressure, and that's kind of why you're picking Caitlyn. So I don't know. Pretty standard builds from everything else. Double door and shield top, Cropling Echo. W level 1 Morgana, I think I might throw up. Please don't ever do that, anyone, ever. Kane already in the mid lane. I think the hookshot. Echo will just had to flash away. Don't think he needed to flash there, but I guess he did anyway. More W poke on the bot lane for some reason.
It's his splash and he can use it however he wants, even if it's being used inefficiently.
Yeah, please just don't ever take a W first on Morgana. That's really horrible. Just hit your Q.
Chat,
Oh, and he
repeat
didn't.
after me. Don't pick Morgana W, level 2 or 1. You're
Well,
trolling.
level 2
You're
is fine,
trash.
but not into Braum. You do want shield into Braum. That's it. Oh, I'm trying to get the so I can see the stream as well. Here we go. I want to see the chat in the stream as well. Let me get that on here. Oh, Bind will go down onto Braum. Unbreakable comes out, but not much will come of the trade. No traps or anything. Yeah. Oh, as I say, no traps. He walks into the trap.
Yes. Gorgeous traps.
Oh, engage
Dragging the
QE
cane.
onto the Kane here. We'll be autoing him down. Don Karana here first. Might pull him back up. Hookshot goes wide. Echo able to dodge it out. Throws the Time Winder, but Invul are on the run. Flag and drag back on Don Simeone. Has to flash
flag
out.
and drag. It's 2 people.
He's going back in. Echo will be able to pick up this kill. Bind now goes down onto this Caitlyn, and she'll go down as well. Bit of a disaster here for La Mafia. The Camille going down to the Echo as well.
Caitlyn was very, very brave. Unfortunately, she was also very stupid.
Oh, going shift forward, but won't be able to find the Braum. But that was really, really well played from Gardevoir there. Really nice double flag and drag on the re-engage when it looked like they were running away. Just capitalizing on the La Mafia's overextension.
Not much happening at the moment, I'm afraid.
Just watching
Some
top laners
dilly-dallying
freaking out.
top lane.
We'll see a dragon spawning quite soon. I'd imagine there'd be. I mean, yeah, this Ezreal hasn't backed yet, so we will potentially see La Mafia able to fight for this Drake. Bind will go onto the Caitlyn. They follow
Beautiful
up there.
binding.
Really nice, yeah.
Fortunately, the Twink didn't follow up with any poke. Oh well.
Pain now in the area looking for something. Invul, no wards on the tri-bush, but it doesn't look like he's going for anything. Teleport coming back in for S's friendship.
Is that lane even gankable at level 4?
Probably
Ezreal
not. If
Morgana.
Bind's on cooldown, then maybe. You can get the Morgana because you know she has no flash. But yeah, I mean, Ezreal and Morgana still not backed. So this Drake would potentially be takeable, but it doesn't look like they're gonna go for it.
Pool going down.
Things going
Hit
in.
a maximum of 20 damage. And
Dark
probably
binding,
stole
yeah.
ruined the wave in the meanwhile. Very gorgeous.
You know, some trades in the mid lane as well. Happening. Just watching bot for the moment. Oh, engage from SS
top
friendship
lane.
onto this Mordekaiser. Whips out the Cyclone. Will Mord press the ult? He's going down pretty low. Oh, he doesn't have ult. Oh, he's not 6. Okay, yeah, this is a big kill. Yep. Hit 6 from SS
very well
friendship and
executed
just
from
picks
the
up the
monkey.
solo kill. Winter's Bite, meanwhile, going onto Weebly. Black Shield will have to come out. Phase dive forward from Judgy Rocks, taking a pretty aggressive trade. Donkosi now looking a little bit low. God of War in the dragon area, but again electing to not really take it, despite Kane not being there. More aggressive trades from this Echo. TP back top lane from this Mordekaiser, so neither top laner has TP now for a potential Drake fight.
As if nothing ever happened, and that's the top lane we all know and love.
Judgy still trying to prevent this Camille back, really kind of asserting dominance in this mid lane. Seeing sort of a 15 CS lead mid lane
7 minutes, that's quite sizable.
15 CS difference in both jungle and mid. Hextech ultimatum goes onto Judgy Rocks, he's still got ult available, and the Flag and Drag will go in, knock up the Camille. Cataclysm goes down and we'll take him down, phase dive back in, we'll ult in for the kill.
Oh, what an
very
absolute
nice
gorgeous
2v2.
counter gank, wouldn't you agree?
Yep, the Jarvan early aggression really just showing up how useless this Kane is before he gets formed.
Jarvan pinning down the flag on her head. Pressing
It
Q on that
really
flag and
easy
then knocking
dragon
her
for
up.
Invul. Really, really easy. This bot lane with Caitlyn Braum just not really doing anything. Now we get to watch top laners farming again.
Riveting gameplay.
We're at now about a 3,000 gold lead for Invul at 8 minutes, which is pretty gigantic. Morgana's going Seeker's Arm Guards first. Again, please never do this. No one ever do this. It's really horrible. Seeker's Arm Guard is really golden efficient until you take minions to get its stats. And spoiler alert, supports don't take minions, so you don't get those stats if you build Seekers on Morgana. Anyway, don't do that. Dark Binding will connect, a little bit of poke, but I mean Braum is pretty safe here. Like, it is a safe lane. Unless the Braum's going aggressive, you're hard pressed to die. Aggressive trades from the Mordekaiser, forcing the Essence Friendship to flash out before the Death Realm goes down onto him.
Might happen something bot lane, both junglers are there looking...
It is looking like a lethality
in their
Caitlyn, by the
eyes.
way, building straight into Duskblade here for Don Caruana. I do think Duskblade Caitlyn is probably the way to go this game. Dark Binding goes
Especially
wide,
because she
looking
went
at
Dark
to stack the
Harvest.
Braum passive, will flash away. I don't think he needed a flash, but sure. Ezreal has heal still, and obviously you have the black shields.
If life hasn't changed you, then you have failed.
He's sort of asserting dominance in the top lane here, but of course he is still a fair bit behind in both CS and obviously that kill.
Fear this.
An exchange
What is
between God of
happening
War.
here?
Flag and Drag will knock up John Simeone. Cataclysm goes down. Humble Trespass comes in at the last moment, flashes away. Flash forward for the stab. Hextech Ultimatum now going on to God of War, but you will just be able to walk away.
Jarvan's
And
giant
no kills.
spear missed, unfortunately for Jarvan.
Echo still looking for more. Will phase dive onto the Camille, get the passive proc off, but the Braum will be here to kind of ward him away. I don't know if this Camille is diveable. Oh, True Shot Barrage comes through and will just take him out. As we see Gordranker picked up for Gardevoir. Looks like the first mythic of the game.
First mythic in 10 minutes.
Yeah, on Java, that's a bit yikes. Kinda been a little bit of a jungle this so far. Phase Dive comes in again, really taking these aggressive trades, knowing the limits of his champion here. So Cyclone coming in just to protect him from the gank, won't be able to get the Death Realm off before the Wukong's just able to walk away. Plate's taken up for the bot lane. Now we've got Gardevoir just here to take out a control ward. I don't think you can dive the Mordekaiser who has ult up. That never works. Morgana building absolutely sinfully. Don't have boots yet. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna stop looking at it.
How does this build make you feel?
It shouldn't even have perfectly timed storage. Shouldn't have the stopwatch rune. Okay, so we will have Death Realm popped onto us with friendship here. Looking a little bit more Mordekaiser favor here. The bonk will come down, obliterate, and this will just be a dead Wukong. Without. Oh. So the Kane
Monkey
stole
got
it.
caged, and he
Kane-
died.
The Kane walked up, smited it, and then subsequently didn't get the Herald because he smited before.
The
Flagenbear comes in.
fastest gank I've ever seen in UNL. Gardevoir
Sure.
nicking
Not
the
connecting.
Mr. Rift Herald.
He could have just gone over and smited the Herald, but instead he smite to steal the kill. Anyhow, still that 3k gold lead, not much has changed there. Engage on the mid lane, but Phase Dive putting some serious damage on this Kane. Dodges the Cataclysm with the Umbral Trespass, but the Encore will be able to, or whatever it's called, that's what he says.
Very good ult from the Kane though. Even though he died, it was well played.
Chrono Break, that's it. And now Rift Herald's dumped in the mid lane, potentially regretting that smite now. Phase Dive onto the Camille, bringing her really, really low. You don't want to stand next to the tower when the Herald charges, that will kill you. Quick shot to get away, but
Miss
that will
Camille
be the
is
first
not
turret.
having a grand time.
Here comes the True Shot Barrage. Will he... Oh no, he's gonna
Oh,
walk
not
into
again.
it. Ah no!
Oh yes, that's happened. Ezreal with the smites again. Yes, that's happening. Yes, that's happened. My wig is snatched. Versace
Ezreal
boots
just
the
getting
house.
fed, not even in his own lane. 3-0 now.
It's just a what do they call that in solo queue? A bot diff. Yes, yes it is. Yes, it is.
Absolutely a bot def. I mean, yeah, I don't see the other bot doing anything. But yeah, bot's been a little bit sleepy. I mean, Morgana is 6 with this ult now, can potentially walk up quite aggressively. Or there will be the Braum, comes in for the Winter's Bite, breaks down the shield, but will get bound up immediately. Chris and Simeone a little bit late here, seemingly. Trying to take the element surprise and actually using the Winter's Bite to set up for the ult, but then the ult missed, so it didn't work.
Dragon got snatched under his nose.
Well, that will be another dragon for Invul. Gardevoir confident in his bot lane to be able to get out there.
And we're looking 6k ahead with 2 towers in almost 14 minutes.
Echo inside Don Simeone's jungle, putting walls on his red buff, potentially going to contest him on that when he goes for it. Currently, I think he's taking his raptors. Don kind of there's some nice trades, kind of winning out as Mordekaiser does, but I
And
don't
for
think
being
he's
a level
strong
down,
enough
he does
to
win the trades a
be
lot
relevant.
harder.
Yeah, here comes the phase dive onto Don Simeone. Blaze Reach will come out, knock him up, let him peel back, but he's not going to be able to get this red buff very easily. The Echo's not finishing it, but okay, there will be a lot more backup here, but with the Chrono Break available, it's kind of
Mafia
difficult
deciding to
with him
foreman
down.
the red buff. Yeah, classic play, classic. We love to see it.
Flag and Grab comes onto the Mordekaiser, instant flash from Aiden, but Cataclysm will go down, lock him up. Cyclone comes in, now in the Death Realm. Second Cyclone goes up, and he will not be able to pick up that kill. We'll go down just before the Wukong dies on a few health. Veilstorm knocked into Zhonya's and will be taken out by the Cultivator Peacemaker. Echo now phase diving in, stuns up the Braum, but is in a little bit of trouble himself. Last one just goes wide, lets him flash out. Phase dive onto this Kayn. Humble Trespass comes in to get him out. That will be, I believe... Well, I guess they're 1-for-1 for Invul, but one of them was in top lane. It was like a 1-for-0 in this fight here. Pretty well played from La Mafia, really nice. Catching out and looking at the Morgana when she didn't have black shields. Oh, Blaze Reach will come out, but misses out the Ezreal to the Arcane Shift. Stops him from getting that controlled. Still threatening now, but the Echo Phase Dive coming in dives straight onto a trap. Glacial Fissure comes out, but this is potentially going to be a dead Braum. Ignite into a couple autos from Jarvan will be it.
Ezreal's magic banana ult went wide.
Phase Dive in from the Echo. Blaze Reach comes in, but we'll just be able to chrono back out. Now Gardevoir comes in with the Flag and Drag. Finished off with a Mystic Shot from Ridley.
Shot from the tweet.
Really nice bind, allows the Phase Dive in, and that'll just be a dead Camille. And this one's
I think
kind of on
just
the
got
ropes.
cancelled right there.
Kind of on the ropes. Judgy looking really, really strong on this Echo. The Jarvan sort of constantly taking over this game. Mind landing on Mordekaiser. You have to question what La Mafia's way of coming back from this one really is with their team comp, which is weirdly kind of not early game focused, but also not very late game focused either. I'm not really sure the point in the game where this team comp is supposed to be strong. Blade Reach will knock up the Morgana in the bind. Will press the ult, somewhat in a panic, it'll just be able to dash away. Face dive forwards, finds no one. A Flag and Drag also finds no one. Another nice bind, but doesn't look like we'll see much follow up. 4 members of La Mafia here. Meanwhile, Wukong taking pretty much the entire enemy jungle for himself there, while Camille and Caitlyn share experience.
Wukong robbing the jungle at broad daylight. I think Mafia's team actually has a shot late game. They just need the turtle.
I
But
think with the
I don't think they can
Caitlyn, I
turtle with a
don't
9k deficit.
I think if they had a more late game focused ADC than Caitlyn, then maybe. But the team just has very, very little setup for Caitlyn to do what she wants to do, especially with Vitality. Engaging with the Cyclone from SS Friendship will go into the Death Realm. The second Cyclone comes out, looks like he's winning this. Dash forward. Doesn't quite dodge out of the grass, but it doesn't matter. Now we'll turn his attention to Don Simeone, hitting him back. Knocked out by the Blaze Reach, but dodges the Q. Humble Trespass comes in, walking towards the wall. Knockup comes in, and he'll decide to just disengage. Trying to go onto the fully Conqueror stacked Wukong here. And now it's
Wukong, start healing him!
a little bit in
Start healing him,
a
Ross!
spot
Kick
of
W!
bother. Cataclysm comes in, SS Friendship will just walk in to take the final kill here. Farstorm also in the area to secure. So we see, in terms of items, all but the Morgana have their mythic on the side of Invul. Phase Dive dodges out the stun from Non-Costly, but he doesn't have the damage to kill him here. Morgana, Zhonya's finished, Boots not finished. Lucidity Boots are OP, you should try them. Also, no Boots finished to a better moot either. Phase Dive forward, we'll use the hookshot to re-engage onto the tower. We'll force out the chrono break here, but and the ignite. But now he's out of the lane. Kayn looking to potentially threaten something on this Echo, but I think he's just getting out. Ezreal manifesting something in the river there. I don't know what that was.
Speaking
animation.
of boots, manifesting.
I'm just, he was
What
like,
do you think of the boot choices of Mafia?
I'd
rather see Merc Threads with the CC of Invul.
yeah, I mean a lot of it is knock-up based in the Jarvan and the Wukong. I think that's probably their like mentality, but you really don't want to get bound up for any longer than you need to be as Kayn or Mordekaiser. Or Braum. Like Braum without Merc Treads here is kind of disrespectful of the lane that you're in, I think. And the Merc Treads obviously like they'll help with the Echo Stun as well.
Especially since he already blocks out Arthos with that stunning shield of his. How heavy must that shield be? Incredibly. We're already
But
at
no,
a
this just
delicious
looks
soul
like
point at 19 minutes in. Or 18
Yeah.
even. I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry. Flay me. Cancel me. Drag me.
This should just be sort of setting up for the end now. Flag and Drag comes in, no Cataclysm though. Edamu just sort of existing. Last
Neil
one
just
walking up,
standing there. She's
looking
shook
for the
that she got
Q.
ganked because she didn't give consent. Terrible
This
times
one
for Miss Camille.
is very important, kids. Another Wukong engage onto the Mordekaiser. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Donkosu being poked up, and then Echo phase diving the
Echo just
Donkarana
dead
in
ass
his own
being in their
fountain.
base and not giving
Chronobright comes in,
a
phase
single
dives
shit.
away into the Camille. We'll just get locked up by the Glacier Feather. The shutdown will go onto the Braum, not what you want to see. Flag and Drag onto the Bond. Camille with the Cataclysm. Morgana will just pick that up. Supportal combat picking up all the kills here. Binding goes wide, but still will blow to reach. Richard able to get the final pull. Gardevoir now looking very
The in-up fall. Not
Braum
today.
a little bit
Well, probably today, but not now.
as in out of health. But I mean, more turrets bleeding in the top lane for La Mafia, and we see over a 10k gold lead. I really just don't see a way that they can possibly come back from this. Even if you reverse sweep 4 dragons, it's Cloud Soul. I mean, I guess if they steal Baron, then maybe, but I don't think that's happening. Potentially a little
getting
bit.
caught and losing too much resources at 20 minutes.
I suspect
7
obviously
towers to 0.
This is a bit of a last minute change, or a new, not last minute, but new sub in for this team with Chris in the jungle. I don't know if this is potentially something that they're just not very practice on, because it did see that there wasn't. Gardevoir was kind of running around doing whatever he wanted, and La Mafia was kind of just bending over and taking it. But blue buff taken away by Valstorm there by the Tormented Shadow. Now they will eventually find on Simeone. Phase dive comes in. Wasn't necessarily realizing he was gonna be there. Bind goes wide. The Chrono break out.
It's fine. Echo ult has
Black
a
Shield
cooldown
goes
of 5 seconds.
on the Echo. Cataclysm straight on to this Kane, who is now bound up. Will be able to get the Humble Trespass off, and will be able to flash out by the looks of things. True Shot Barrage is able to take him out, and they're just 2-fed. Cyclone onto 2, takes out the Caitlyn, takes out the Braum, and that should just be Baron into game.
Honestly, they could just end the game right here and now.
I think they probably
But they choose
could,
to play
but,
it safe and go for Mr. Baron.
I mean, I guess they're just NA fans, what can I say? They've got to give themselves every opportunity they can get to throw the game. That's how we do it in the
Very
Western
UNL
regions.
like, yeah.
I'll just be Baron cleanly taking up for Invul, no global ults or anything.
Info reset, get it a new Louis Vuitton,
Yeah, this is
Versace
kind of
or whatever.
a bit of a clapping here from Invul. Not necessarily what I expected. I kind of expected La Mafia to put up a little bit of more of a fight, and I think
I expected the battle of the ages, not a battle of
also
flops.
I also have to point out that La Mafia do have another game immediately after this, so I do hope that the morale isn't too
A bit
damaged.
better, yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure it's against the team that we just beat, so maybe both of them will be like that.
It's a very nice humble brag, Jamie. I like that.
I've been told by my teammates that I need to flame more in casts and interviews, so I don't like to.
Well, you can learn from me.
No, like flame the people I just beat. Also, I'm told.
Hubris. You will drown in your own hubris.
I mean, they're just picking up kills across the map now.
Oh my
Working
god,
towards
just
the phase
end! Stop
turn.
their suffering!
Yeah, please.
They have a
just
family!
run it
At
down
least
bot.
Grim
Like,
does!
you
Like,
can
come
just,
on!
You can just win through this wave bot, I feel like. 3 members are dead.
He's playing with his own son! Get him out! My god, this twig makes too much noise. Oh lord. Morgana, not you too.
Red team has slain the dragon.
That's a cloud stuff. You know what? It doesn't matter. Invoke a Cloud Soul, yada yada yada.
We'll just be pressuring down every single inhib. Definitely necessary to end the game. All members of the
No
Mafia are up,
stone
but might not
onto
be down
Queen.
onto Braum. Unbreakable blocking some damage. Looking for a phase out in from America. We'll just take him out. Chrono Break out. Essence Friendship in the back line. Taking out the Caitlyn here. Echo getting the Mordekaiser. And until it's just the Camille that remains.
Those skills were absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Pop off, Queen, pop off. Yes, Queen, we did it. Info did it, the Queens did it. They won against the Mafia. Justice prevails. I mean, Mafia is like criminals, right? Justice prevails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Victory, we won. We won,